Hi guys, it's gonna be a hot one, as you can see. I've got my bikini thing on. Anyway, the sun's not quite on my face, it's a bit of a dodgy, maybe I should put it out there. Anyway, that's my sign. Just done a picture of it. That's the cover. Right, thank you to everybody that watched my last video on my little walk. Just a bit of a follow-up really. There's a lot of people, as I said in the last video, that are really scared, and that's purely down to media. I encourage you not. Please don't read newspapers. They're the worst source of information. Talk to people, you know. I get a lot of people stopping by here when I'm sitting here and asking about my sign I've got up there, because I've got signs in my bedroom window as well about 5G and pandemic, and I will soon be putting a cute one up. Quit making it. Q Army. God, look how white I am underneath. Brown and white. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are really terrified. We just got to help them, that's all we can do. But we've got to do it soon. People have really got to wake up to the fact that our government are not out to help us. They're really not concerned with our health and our well-being. I mean, there's people in this beautiful, what is it, it's like, I think it's going to be in its 80s today, possibly 90s, because there's no wind. There's people that are stuck indoors, just purely from the media, even though the restrictions have been lifted somewhat here. Still not enough as far as I'm concerned. They're still thinking, oh, it's not safe to go out, it's not safe to go out. People, it is safe to go out. It's totally 99.9% no more than catching a flu, the flu. Like, as I say, I had it. I caught it from Aldi's actually, I should have said that in the other video. And the reason I know that is because I don't go out anyway. And the one time I did go out, in December, late November, early December, I caught the flu. Well, I caught this thing. So, a bit ironic that I did that video in Aldi's the other day. But anyway, it was the flu. Basically, it was the flu. Yes, if you've got asthma, etc., etc., it can hit you harder. But then, as with anything, you know, any colds or chest infections that are going around, if you've got an underlying problem, I can't see a thing now because, oh, that's a better angle there, isn't it? I should have attached this really. But yeah, and if you've got an underlying problem, everything can be a problem, but it only can be a problem. It not definitely. You're not going to die. So, yeah, talk to people. You know, this is why the social distancing is. Think about it. Not only is it so that they can catch you on their spy cams and identify you as a threat, but it's also so we don't talk to each other. Just break it down and think about it. It's so we don't communicate. So the likes of, well, if you think about all the YouTube videos and the censorship that's going on, it's going on because we're hitting the nail on the head, and they really don't want people to know the truth. It's really that basic. It really is that basic. It's nothing to do with false information. Yeah, there's a few idiots that are out there, probably on the baddie side, to be honest with you. But, nah, there's too much censorship. They've basically shot themselves in the foot, basically, because by censorship and, you know, all these, you have posted false information, terrorism, censorship terrorism, they're actually making people ask why. Red rag to a bull, really, isn't it? Censor it, it's no good. Look at all the videos in history, the music videos and the movies that have been publicised as, oh, this is banned. This has been banned everywhere. Vaxxed is a really classic example, actually. When Vaxxed 1 came out, and it was all going to be at the Tribeca Theatre, I think it was. And then the backers pulled out. Everybody said, Well, that's interesting. Why is that? So they subsequently wanted to see it. So the thing about no publicity is good publicity, any publicity is good publicity, is actually pretty true in this instance. But anyway, for now, I'll do another one a bit later when I'm semi-pickled in vodka and cranberry and brownies. I'm going to be barbecuing later. So, where we go on, we go all worldwide. Seriously. Q Army. Join the fight. Ta-ta for now. Hello, lovelies. Oh, now I can't see what I'm filming, so I apologise if you've got my bosoms. Sorry. Vodka, sunshine. Getting the barbecue together. Now what I was going to do, just continue it, wasn't I, a little bit. I've just posted an interesting documentary called The Four Horsemen. I encourage you to watch that and give you an idea as to who's doing what with the control system. And they offer literally the social distancing. It's so draconian. I haven't seen it myself, but the movie 1984, must have heard about it, and the song, the video, and Radio Gaga's another one by Queen. That's another similar sort of thing. All we hear is Radio Gaga, fake news. Sorry, oh, where am I? There I am. Continue to fight, continue to help people realise the trouble we're in unless we fight back. We really have got to start pushing back. Hashtag pushback. Hashtag enough is enough. You know me, my hashtags. Because unless we do, I mean, it looks like it's starting to filter down to, sorry to say it's sheep media, the BBC and, no, not so much the BBC. BBC would be the last to report anything true, actually. The Independent, the Daily Mail, I believe, are starting to talk about, they're basically putting, well, they know what's going on, but you know what I'm saying. They're drip feeding half-truths, which is better than nothing. I mean, like I said, all press is good press. But the only reason they're doing that is because they're actually pooing their pants. They're shitting themselves. This whole regime, they're running scared right now because too many people are awake to it. And I think we're going to be one of the last countries, the UK, to actually fully realise what's going on. Because the rest of the world, while you're watching your BBC and your paedophiles from the BBC and TV licensing thugs, while you've been watching that, the rest of the world is opening. Yet we're not. Not as much as we should be. Save the economy, because that's going to go. I watched Max Eigen. Big up Max Eigen, he's a ledge. I encourage you to subscribe to him. He's on the he's on YouTube just. The Crow House. He's been taken off of Facebook. But he's got a BitChute account, he's got a library account. He's made sure he's backed up all his stuff on other channels. But I encourage you to watch his videos. He's in Australia and he does some tremendous work. He's the one that got me onto library, actually. So keep doing it, Max. You're amazing, amazing man, and your house and your area you live in is absolutely spectacular. That's the one good thing, actually, talking about that, in this pandemic, is nature. It's come to life. I think there was a report this morning that the population of the bees, which was actually quite worryingly low, has exponentially increased because of this. So yeah, there's been good things, not many good things, but wildlife and nature are the two positives that have come out of this. I mean, where I'm living now, it's like a jungle. The cats love it though, and obviously we've got butterflies, we've got bees, bumblebees, honeybees. They're all coming back, so that's positive. But we really need to take control of the tyranny, because it's just going to go on and on and on. The UK, predominantly. I mean, just considering the population and the lifestyle, and we're up with the US technologically wise, for sure. We're not fighting back enough. The voices have got to be heard. My voice, my choice. Before they take our human rights away, that's the next thing. They are threatening to adjust that Human Rights Act, and there's a lot of that stuff in right now that's in the Human Rights Act that they are taking away from us now. It's freedom of speech, the public arena type. Go and have a look at the Human Rights Act. I've put it on my Facebook page, and I think I posted it on Twitter, and you see line for line what they've already stopped us having. And it's just going to get worse and worse. Before they change the rules, I suggest we really start kicking back. So, anyway, I'm going to sign off, go back to my vodka and my canary and potatoes, which I'm cooking for my barbecue. So yeah, just keep fighting back. Keep doing what you're doing. And remember, Q Army. Q Army. There's always someone out there that can help you transition to your awakening. Just reach out. Where we go one, we go all, worldwide. Ta-ta for now.